Hi, welcome back channel, TrainStation2. Alright, we claimed this event rare Cargon light and of course get fourth in the last competition. And for now I give you a gift code, yet another 50 keys. Alright, so now the exciting moment. Alright, so that's the latest train that we got from the event, and probably the last one. I wouldn't have sufficient to claim the comment. I'm going to just spend the remaining keys into the parts itself. Alright, so these are the trains that we claimed so far from the event. Polestar, Legendary, and then of course followed by there's another Legendary of DLR and GT. So we also claimed the Epic as well, this one, the Cargon Heavy, brother version of the Cargon Light. So apparently these are the 4 trains I've claimed so far, and I'll show you Cargon Light once more. Unfortunately we didn't have sufficient, as mentioned, that's for the comment, but we claimed the special building as well. So generally quite happy for this event. We managed to claim 4 trains in total, and of course special building. Okay, so we're gonna give that a miss in terms of the common trains, and I'm gonna claim the balance into metal keys, which you can change for containers. Alright, so this is the last part of this event. I hope you have done well as well. For me, I think it's really the toughest match. I've been getting first throughout the first 3, I think second for the 4th and 5th, and then I think this is 4th place for the last one. Generally things get tougher, especially at the tail end of the event, i.e. from the 4th competition onwards, as is proven from my placing results. You can see here. Alright, so lots of trains to be upgraded, but trying my best to only save up and upgrade those that is really needed. As of now, we're going to make a decision right now to upgrade this rare train here. It costs a lot, probably all my fortune in getting that rare train upgraded. I'm now left with a couple of hundred gold, which is really very difficult to accumulate. The fact that we really have to spend a lot in terms of upgrading. So here we are again. Really, these are the things that we need to do in order to fight that ranking. So far you can see here really very tough competitors that we have, especially the first one I think is way too difficult, and along the way basically we have competition only between the 5 of us. The rest of the players are a bit far behind. So generally I'm just checking out the competitors. You can see here really good, really strong, and of course that leaves us defeated. So here we are, really need to fight hard as usual, but sometimes, you know, when you're really at the tail end of the event, just get too tired, and even though, you know, we'd be fight hard, there isn't any benefit besides the ranking. In terms of the event coins, you need at least 100. So if you're getting odd number of this event coins, you can't change for anything at all, which is quite unfortunate. Unlike the event keys, whereby you can still change for those metal keys, for event coins you must be exact at 100. If even you get 99, you go on to waste it. So it's unfortunate. Pixel Federation designed this way. Alright, so after this event I probably will wait for maybe a week or so before the next big event happens, and if I manage to get some videos to share, definitely be sharing. And of course, as usual, I will try to do walkthrough as well as soon as Pixel Federation release the guide to it, then I can share with you more in those information. As of now, you have roughly about 48 hours after the event completion match, i.e. the last competition, to do up all the remaining jobs and to collect all the rewards. Okay, so this is really important. Make sure you do all that stuff that you need to do within the next 48 hours, so you can claim the maximum amount of gifts from the Pixel Federation from the event. Alright, so and if you have claim first in any of the competition, you will having icons. It's up to you whether you use the latest icons as your profile but for me, it's always remain status quo, as Santa Claus was one of my favorite. Always want to look forward to that. And you know, the other big event that I always like is the Halloween. They're really interesting here, and there are people who have been sharing with me recently about airport event, which in return I mentioned about seaport event. So some people may be wondering what is seaport event. Apparently seaport event happens once or twice a year. So during those seaport events happening, they will be giving you chances to earn sufficient points or keys so you can exchange for containers of the previous region. That's how I completed the collection for quite a number of regions that I initially started off the game. I always thought, as for all games, you need to rush and quickly level up so that you can get better things. But in the TrainStation 2, it's very different. There is no need to rush if you're playing the game. The best moment is actually in region 1 and 2, where things are relatively cheap and good. So generally enjoy the game at a slow pace. Do not rush, because what you really need to do is to build a strong foundation, because everything sits on a foundation, right? So just imagine this: if your foundation is shaky, everything else will be worse off. Okay. And another thing is that once you cross that region, there's no way you can turn back and collect the missing trains. So if you're into train collection, likewise, that's what I always do in this game itself. You really need to spend some efforts to stay where you are in the regions by not doing the region jobs that quickly. Earn the maximum number of events trains, and take the opportunity to collect as many keys as possible, and then you know what, get all the trains. Alright, so here is the end of the competition. We got 4th place, and I'm gonna spend all my remaining event coins. Here you can see the big box. We got some rare parts, and that's it. With the balance, we can't do anything, but the keys, we could actually use it exchange for gold parts, which is really precious. And once we are done with that, the balance I will throw into meta keys, and we are done with. So generally you're left with 2 more jobs to go, and once we're done with it, I think that's it. So you can see me changing parts later on, and of course I'll show you once more the 4th positions. Really, you can see really tight, and the rest of people are just chilling. So alright, so we collected that job, 2 more to go, and it will take some time for me to complete it, but definitely within 48 hours. And then once we have done that, probably that's the end of this very beautiful futuristic event. Was all excitement and how it looks like, and a lot of speculation when it first started, and then it came out really great. Only thing unfortunate is because they've cut the competition as usual to 6 competitions, that actually do not allow us to claim more of those keys. And also the fact that they'll be cutting the number of keys to be given at the end, or the tail end itself. So every job to complete is only 10 event keys. It's very unlike previously, so that's why we couldn't collect the last train. It's expected. This is one of the technique, I believe, by Pixel Federation to make our share. We spend real money, but no, I'm not going to spend any single cent into the game. I'm just going to chill and play it at my own pace. Basically, not going to spend anything as a free-to-play. Alright, so in that context, quite proud of my own achievement as a free-to-play, and I'm proud of yours too. So do not pay a single cent. Play as it's a leisure game. Do not be too tight about this. Okay, so generally once we're just done with this, there'll be mini events. The mini events would be like, for example, the delivery challenge or train tycoon. So these are the mini events that you can earn a bit of extra parts, or sometimes containers. Okay, so the containers will be containing some trains that you may or may not have, but definitely not previous regions. It's all about current region. Alright, the next mini event coming about is this Easter. Alright, so just in time. Alright, so I wish you good luck in this Easter. Probably a short event, and time for a good break. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.